Okay, I just realized that I was doing this recording and nobody could hear me. So let's see. Make sure. Okay, now there's sound. Right? Okay, now there's sound. Okay, so gonna talk about how I got stood up today. Hey y'all, welcome back to Latay's Moments and Memories, where we keep it real and talk about life's ups and downs and everything in between. Today, whoo, I gotta tell you, I got stood up by my braider. Yes, got stood up like it was a date, but it was with braids. So let's get into it. Hey Brittany, how you doing, boo? So I booked this hair appointment, right? I was hyped about it when purchased my hair yesterday. My hair's already washed, blown dry, no product. I was ready for a fresh style because y'all know when you get your hair done, your mood is different. I showed up early because I like to be on time. Hey Ross, I get to the spot and guess what? Sis ain't even there. I'm thinking, okay, maybe she ran to the bathroom or something. None of the lights is on at the place. Everything is dark. Not thinking that she possibly not gonna show up. So when I pulled up, it was like 12:19. Appointment was for 12:30. So when it hit 12:30, I reach out, be like, "Hey, are you still coming? Are you in the inside?" Then I get the ringing of the phone. I'm still waiting on my ride. Yeah, very unprofessional. Very Brittany. I couldn't believe that. I was like, if I wouldn't have reached out to her, would she have reached out to me? Seem like when you go and get your hair done and you're the one that's you made the appointment. We agreed upon the time. So you should have communicated that with me maybe at 12 o'clock. Hey boo, I'm having some issues with car. You want to come pick me up or something like that? I'll, give you a discount off. I mean, that could have been offered ahead of time. Hey, Joanne. Hey, boo. Um, so at this point, I'm already feeling frustrated. And I was like, okay. So I'm just sitting there looking crazy, feeling like you just wasting my time. She apologized, which is cool, but communication is everything. I am a very communicated person. Hey, just tell me what's going on. Maybe we could have made some other arrangements. And why did I have to message you to find out you wasn't gonna even be there on time? So she gave me the choice to reschedule before I pulled off, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. And the reason I say I'm good is because I'm not gonna allow you to do that to me the second time. Yeah, Brittany, I always do usually have a second opinion. I always have a second option, but in this case, I was like, okay, she had already confirmed the appointment the day before, so if you knew that you was having issues with getting a ride and stuff, communicate that. I just felt like you was using your ride as an excuse because if that's the case, why would you wait to the last minute? Like you was waiting to see if I was gonna show up. I wouldn't have wasted your time. If I knew I wasn't gonna go to the appointment, I would have told you this morning when I got up, hey, I'm not gonna be able to show up. I'm sorry for the inconvenience and this and that. But what I learned today is after she canceled the appointment, Asked me did I want to reschedule for the next weekend. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Respectfully, no, ma'am. If you couldn't make it work today, how I know you're gonna be able to make it work next weekend? I'm not about to play hairstyle roulette with my time. So what I see is like a lot of these people, they have all these rules that they want you to follow, but they don't follow those exact same rules. So, the hairstylist set boundaries, but the boundaries can be crossed on their sides. But when it comes to the customer, you can't do that. Now, I will say that the young lady did offer me a discount, but I'm good on the discount, boo. I feel like the first impressions are everything. I have a couple of other people in mind. It's just so hard to try to get into people when you work Monday through Friday. And a lot of these shops don't want to do hair after the time you get off of work. So it's like, I'm not taking off of work to get my hair done. That's not about to happen. I don't really mess with the Africans out here because, let's be honest, when I've been to some of the Africans, my hair didn't last long. My hair would break and stuff like that. So I just try to find somebody that's more on a consistent basis. So I didn't get to get my braids. Yeah, some beauticians do the cancellation fee if you don't show up at all. But hell, I showed up. And the thing about it was she didn't charge me anything to begin with, so it's not like she has to refund me or send me back a deposit or anything. But just imagine if I did send you my deposit, because a lot of them want to be non-refundable. And if you choose not to reschedule, then they use that as I'm gonna keep your deposit. So I didn't get to get my hair done. I got stood up. So I guess I gotta figure something else out to do. I might be able to just go and color my hair a lot earlier. Yeah. Like when I be reading those their booking sites, Brittany, that determines a lot too on whether I book with you. But this young lady didn't have a booking site thing. And there's no prices like listed. That's another thing that when I'm getting my hair done, I like to see prices. Because, when we go to the grocery store, the prices are listed. You don't have to inbox somebody to find out the price. I don't like that. Because how I know that the prices you telling me is the actual price you actually charging for the services. I just find it more professional when you have your price list and you have the pictures and stuff of the stuff. That way you can kind of figure it out. I'm gonna see what I can find and look into, but it might be a while or so. So what did y'all do today? My first live I messed up on. I'm trying this little StreamYard thing, but I don't even see the little avatar. Y'all see the avatar? Okay, now I see it. I might as well play with this while I'm here, huh? Yeah, see, that's what I like too. Because I was asking questions because you didn't give me a time frame or none of that other stuff. Okay, thank you, Joanne. This is all new to me, so I'm just trying to play along. So, what did y'all get into today? Did y'all do Sunday dinners as well? Y'all see the banner too now? Understandable, Joanne. I definitely did chill. I actually got up early this morning. I want to say about 7:45 and started my red beans and stuff. That way, my food would have been done for when my children got out of church and they would have been able to eat instead of waiting for me to possibly get home 7 o'clock at night trying to fix some food. Because I was going to get like some straight back skinny braids, and it was going to take a while to do that style. Oh, you a Tubi fan, Brittany? They got Girls Trip on Tubi. Yeah, I bought hair too. I bought the hair yesterday. I actually went to the store yesterday and got my hair. Yep, yep. I definitely bought hair, but I think I like paid $12 for the hair. It was 2 packs of hair with three of the little bundle things. But yep, looking to see what else I'm gonna go over and stuff. Maybe on my next live. I just wanted to see how this free StreamYard thing works. It don't let you do a lot of stuff on the free one though. No, I don't know how to make oxtails, Joanne. And I don't like fatty meat. I like meat. So I made red beans, rice with sausage, and my children like ground meat in it and cornbread. That flatbed pizza with the pepperonis and sausage. I don't like sausage on my pizza no more. I'm gonna have to try Restream too and see which one. But I know like I couldn't figure it out or whatever I needed to do. So I was like, maybe I should just test it out. But I'm not paying for the services until I'm at least monetized. Not gonna pay for an extra service that I really don't need right now. But I do have like the restream thing too. I just ain't never tried to play with that one to see what all that one do. But I realized after I got through, I should have checked my phone while I was doing the recordings, while I was doing the live, to see that the live wasn't actually had no audio on it. But hey, we live and we learn. Trial and error. Tomorrow I'm making barbecue burgers, bush zero, baked beans, and leftover green bean casserole for tomorrow. Oh, that sounds pretty good. What you cooking tomorrow, Joanne? I think I'm looking just for somebody to do some barbecue meat. The beans should last a couple of days. I think that was a 4 pound bag of beans. Spaghetti. Oh, that's one of my husband's favorite meals, spaghetti. I gotta cook for the kids to be able to eat and not waste my good food. Hey, Miss Judy. Yeah, I realized that after I got out, the audio wasn't audioing, and I had it ended. And on this one, I forgot to upload my thumbnail. So, what did you cook today, Miss Judy? So, yep, I just wanted to come live and talk about this. Um, gonna be looking forward to doing other comments. Thank you for sharing, Miss Judy. Oh, you did breakfast for dinner. That sounds good too. You going out tonight? Mm. Don't get too tipsy, Miss Judy. Don't go make no babies. Yeah, communication is very necessary in life. A lot of people don't realize that though. Yeah, tomorrow Labor Day, Joanne. Miss Judy, you don't have that to worry about. Oh Lord, I be having them dreams that I'ma pop up with one after 15 years. Oh, Brittany, you don't like ribs? Ribs is good. I guess it just depends. You know how to cook them. I think. Can y'all hear my TV? Can y'all hear my son screaming? You know, playing that dang on game, making all that dang on noise. Yeah, I like hamburgers too. I'm a foodie person. Let me see. Yep, communication is everything. You eat the hamburger first and then you eat the hot dog? I don't eat hot dog. I don't eat weenies. Let me change that. I'll eat the chili and the cheese, but you can hold the weenie. So do you hold your hairstylist up to higher levels than a new food spot? Try Mexican hot dog. Ugh. No, weenies is not for me. I was asking, like, what do y'all have y'all ever dealt with that type of situation where um your hairstylist that was supposed to do your hair canceled on you after the appointment time? What is a Mexican hot dog? Yeah, that may be a good thing. Thought you had to grab your glasses.
toenails, or both, please? Just fingernails. Okay, take a seat and wait for me a few minutes. Is it going to take a long time? I have to be back to work at 11 a.m. No worries at all. Just 5 or 10 minutes, then it's your turn. We have an available nail technician now. Okay. Hi, dear. Have you waited for a long time? No, I just came here. Let's see. Which nail shape do you want? I think a square.
Miss Judy, um, I've had one that was a little scissor happy, but the latest chick that I go to that actually does my hair and actually got my hair growing back with the way it should, I tell her to cut what needs to be cut because I can see the breakage. So I kind of already know the areas that she's going to be cutting. So I'd be okay with it. But they got some scissor happy beauticians. You have to think that time and money wasted, and it's the same way with the beautician with the customer. Yeah, you got to think about wasting people time. That is correct. Yeah, you're right. You got to consider everybody's feelings and when you getting your hair, looking to get your hair done and everything. But I said I wasn't gonna go on social media and blast this young lady because she do a lot of people hair and she might not have actually done that to them. My experience with her will just be my experience with her, and I don't have to badmouth her with my experience. See, I had an incident like that too, Miss Judy. You know what, Brittany? I didn't think of it that way, but after we had left away from there, she called me like maybe 3 times, but my phone was acting funny. Um, so I was like, "Hey, I got dropped off, so I can't come get you. But had you communicated it, I could have possibly came by myself versus having my husband drop me off." And he wouldn't go and pick her up because he was already mad that she wasn't there. But that all goes back to that should have been something that she could have communicated that morning. Because if you've been calling your ride all morning and your ride ain't been answering, that meant your ride had no um indication that they was really gonna bring you. And I have been in that type of situation where I was depending on somebody else to bring me somewhere and stuff like that. So I understand when you don't have a vehicle how that can be, but no, he was just like, nope. But I believe in giving people chances. Hey, I don't just think you just messing over people just to mess over people. But he the little impatient one, so and I don't think he really liked the way the area looked. It looked like it was abandoned over there, but they got a lot of abandoned places out here. Now I have seen some of the young ladies work, and she do an awesome little job. So it's not that she doesn't do hair, but I'm not her regular though. Yeah, everybody's time is precious and valuable. Yeah, I thought about that too. Or she might have pissed that person off, and they was like, "Oh no, I'm not doing it." See, sometimes when you offering rides and stuff, and that may be that person only person day off and things like that. Maybe they had other plans, but also communicate that to somebody. Don't just ghost them. Don't just ghost the person just to be ghosting them. But hey, who knows if old girl is really telling me the truth? She could have just said that because she really didn't want to do it. She could have went and looked at them pictures and be like, "Oh, I don't feel like dealing." She got some thick hair and it's kind of long. I don't want to do this. So let me just go on and tell her some type of little lie. Because believe it or not, they do have Uber, Lyft. They have cabs in this area. So if you really wanted to do the job, there was a way you could have got there. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, she didn't contact me. I had to contact her. Well, she said her reasoning was she didn't have a ride. And that may be very well what her reason really is because, from my understanding, the young lady does not have a vehicle. She ain't had a vehicle when she was working at another shop. Hey, Nana. So it's always been she ain't had a vehicle, but I don't know. Some people may be scared to drive. Some people can't drive, maybe medically. I don't know what her point of it is, but she does a lot of hair to it. She could have a vehicle, but you could also utilize the resources from Uber, Live, approximately um, reaching out to the client a little earlier that day within a 2 hour window. Hey, boo, I can do your hair, but I need you to come pick me up. Can you do that? I'll slash some off if you come pick me up. And I mean, necessarily, I still would have paid the girl what she was going needed to be paid because just because you need a ride don't mean that you shouldn't get paid the amount that you offering your services for. Your price is still your price. So I gotta look into who else I wanna see. But I will say a lot of older people are not like the younger people. Them older people they keep their appointments and they keep you communicated because they understand communication. Like the older ones in the game, they be on point. This was a younger lady. Oh, most definitely, Joanne. I like her work. I'll still, hit the like button, possibly love it, but she won't get my money. Yeah, my regular beautician, she like that too. Um, and she offers afterpay, so she got the options to pay with afterpay and stuff like that. I like that because she making it affordable. So if I can't find somebody to braid my hair, I guess I just go home and get it colored and call it a day. Hey, Theory, bro. Oh, Miss Judy, I can't stand that double booking. I can't stand that double booking and then your homegirl trying to get their hair done and they ain't even on the appointment book. Or you book everybody for the same time. You got 8 clients booked at 10:30 in the morning. Yeah, Brittany, mine is reasonable too. Some of these people trying to knock you over your head nowadays to get your hair done. Hey, Andrea. Thank you for the copyright, Terry. Under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance made for fair use for the purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used as a permitted. Hold on. Fair use is used by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Yeah, Brittany, you got an awesome beautician, baby. Cause not to be double booked it is something that I have experienced. So while I'm on this live, I'm also playing on some of these features with this StreamYard. Like I said yesterday, I have over 1,000 and something subscribers, but I only got 9 watch hours. I got a long way to go. And y'all make sure y'all go and watch Just Andrea on tomorrow. She gonna be talking about the experience with her and her baby and the Lil Wayne concert. I was looking forward to that today. We gotta support us little creators. Joanne, I kind of got a little discouraged, so that's why I stopped posting because I refuse to talk about certain subjects. I bet she did too, Miss Judy. And her little outfit was so awesome. When I seen it, I was like, wait a minute, I seen this outfit somewhere because I seen it on TMZ first, and I was like, I seen this outfit somewhere. So I had to go back and I had to look, and I was like, I seen that on Miss Andrea page. When I went and looked at Miss Andrea page, clear as day, I seen a little TMZ thing, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Andrea, what you mean? You don't have no watch hours? I'm pretty sure you got watch hours because you didn't did more lives than me. So you got some watch time. You may have to check your studio, but you definitely got some watch time. Yeah, she rescheduled it for tomorrow, Brittany. If you go to her page, you'll see that it's rescheduled for tomorrow. Yes, yes, Miss Judy. Baby be dressed to a T. Exactly. Definitely would be there. I like watching Miss Andrea, and I actually stayed a full live. Yeah, Miss Andrea, drama is the key. And I guess that's okay, that it is, but I'm just not supposed to go back and forth with nobody, so I'm not doing that type of drama. Now I watch drama. I'm not gonna say I don't watch it, cause I watch it. I swear I watch. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I am going to try that, Brittany, and the people that I actually get is the people that I get, and I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm gonna get there one way or another. I'm gonna get my what they call it, your niche somewhere. But you have over 500 and something subs I seen. Um, Now I don't know about the watch hours. I don't know how the watch hours actually work and all of that. Like I said, because I don't actually go live like that. A lot of my stuff, I was getting a lot of views on my shorts, but I noticed that like it wasn't really helping the viewage as far as counting towards your watch hours. So I just try my best. Yeah, you can still go live because baby, if you got two people watching, you still got somebody watching. I see a lot of people go live and it's like they talking to themselves and they still going live, Miss Andrea. I mean, we are kind of talking to ourselves, but we're reading comments. So, I mean, it just depends on how you actually look at it, right? Yeah, she does have good lives, but it's definitely hard to support when it's pure positivity. Yeah, it is kind of hard to support, but you support who you support. And I rather support a small creator before I support a big creator because at least one thing I know is with that small creator that you're gonna be noticed. They're gonna appreciate that you actually took time out of your day to support them. Yeah, the watch hours is ridiculous. Like how you expect these people to really get this? I thought about, cheating the system, playing music and doing all that extra stuff, but once you get monetized, all that stuff is copywritten. So what's the point? Yeah, you definitely want the feedback. I will say that. Feedback is everything. Feedback is everything. So, Miss Andrea, the question that I have for you is have you ever had someone stand you up for your hair appointment? Yes, Miss Judy, I got a couple of ones that said it's copywritten. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, you definitely want others' perspectives on what you're talking about. Many times, oh no. Did you ever book with them again? Did you ever go back? It shouldn't be about the numbers of how many people is in your chat. Still go live. The people will be there in the chat. Yeah, that's true. They stick me when I'm singing. They struck me when I was singing a song, and I'm like, really, YouTube? This is my voice. Oh, they hating big time, Miss Judy. They hating. We not going to talk about These so-called hairstylists. Yes, we got to talk about them. They don't know how to communicate. Hey, Robin Boo. Yeah, we got to talk about it because they be tripping. Not always true. I've gone live a few times and zero views. Now, see, Miss Judy, it doesn't ever show me that you go live. And a couple of times that I did see you go live, I tune in. I used to do hair about 50 years ago and never stood any of my customers up. Miss Nana. Now that's not cool. But that shows that you were dedicated to your craft. And you probably communicated very well with your people too. This young lady did not communicate with me. I had to reach out to her. Some of them are very unprofessional and overcharge you for you doing half of the work. Yes, like make sure your hair is straight, combed before you come. No, you stand me up. You lost me as a kind. That's my point right there. And it's not necessarily you stand me up. It's the communication. Had this been communicated at an earlier time frame, and not me having to reach out to this young lady, I may have tried her again. But being that I had to reach out to you and ask you where you at, nah. All my lives show zero views. That's why I stick to shorts, posts, and videos. I've mostly been on Facebook because they offer memberships and ads, even though I don't get enough to be monetized. Now, Miss Judy, does it just only show you the zero views on the front screen of YouTube or in the back of the studio? Because what I've noticed is I can see on a video that I have 60 views on the front part of YouTube, but when I go in the back office, it shows me I have 104. So I don't know how long it takes it to update, but yeah, I've seen that. See now, Miss Andrea, um, I've had that one time before too. I'm not gonna lie, but the deposit that she kept was I felt like she needed it more than I did. Nana, I believe sometimes that these people don't really care about the new clientele because they have kind of their set clientele, so they don't really be caring about the new ones coming in. But I don't know if anybody else has had this experience with this young lady, but that's my experience I had with her. Yeah, Nana does not look that picture, baby. Um, don't show no 50 plus years. You're right, Miss Judy. Yeah, I definitely am subscribed to all of y'all, and I make sure that I get all the notifications, but I do see that sometimes we don't get half of the stuff that we're supposed to be getting. Miss No, no ma'am, you do not look 68 years old. Is this an older picture that you is this a younger picture that you got up, Miss Nana? It's back in your fly girl days? Can y'all hear? What you mean? Can we hear? Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? Hello? Oh, Miss Nana, that's your high school picture. Okay, okay, okay. Girl, you was serving them in that high school picture, baby. What did you say, Andrew? You said 150. Where's that comment? Hold on. It won't let me go up to see the comment. Oh yeah, Miss Andrea. I heard you say that earlier. I was like, oh my. I'm one of the ones that I don't like to tell people when I don't like the hairstyle either, but I'm getting there because if I'm paying my money, you definitely not about to play in my head. Okay, because I was like, someone I seen someone say, can y'all hear? I'm like, what happened? Y'all can't hear me? Yeah, I try to support people, but when I see first impressions are everything. I don't know about y'all, but baby, if your first impression is you don't know how to communicate, and it's a no for me. Yeah, Brittany. Yeah, you have to let them know that too. But they also gotta know that if they don't know what they're doing, don't put your hand in people's head. Don't be okay to say no, I don't know how to do this, but this is what I do know how to do. Because a lot of times what I have seen is some of these stylists showcase pictures like that's their work and it's not actually their work. It's somebody else's work. It's not theirs. They ain't never did that person head. They ain't never touched that person head. My last time trying a beautician, she was doing an ombre and she dropped the dark color on my blonde and had my hair looking like a spotted cow. Oh, Miss Judy, I'm sorry. Did she fix it? And how long did it take her to fix it? Yeah, not all these beauticians running around here that actually have these hairstyles that's on their page actually do these hairstyles. They may be just getting these pictures from somewhere else. Cause I done seen that a lot of times too. Where they catfishing you on hairstyles. Like what's the world coming to today? Where you gotta catfish somebody on a hairstyle? But yep. Nope, I refuse for her to touch my hair. She took 6 hours to do two colors on my already blonde. I was done and didn't even pay per the owner. Oh wow. She did fix it from the first style, but the second one was and as that time I spent my whole day, so I had to leave, but she did a good job. Her work would have been shown on TMZ. That's right. Andrea. Well, you did give her a chance to fix the style. My beautician is in the picture or does a video of the hairstyle that she's doing on her clients. Yeah. And I see some people actually putting logos like through their pictures and their videos too. Because like I said, they got people that's running around here stealing hairstyles and acting like they're theirs. Yes, they really do. I've seen it. Like I've seen some of the work that they've actually done, and then people be ready to fight them because you didn't show me this picture like you did this hairstyle, and this is what you done put in my head. Okay, I'll be looking forward to it. I think you go live when I go on my lunch break tomorrow. Brittany, then you must actually got you a beautician that know what she doing. I will definitely be in attendance on tomorrow, Andrea. Just make sure you don't turn that chat on where we can't comment. Don't touch that live commentary because it was blocking everybody. Miss Judy, she probably just wanted to cut your hair. That's all it was. She wanted to give you a new haircut style. Oh well, you gonna have me, so I'm gonna at least be one of the persons in attendance. I don't know how you did it either, but I was like, Andrea got it to where we can't even comment. It's like she gonna pick who she wants to comment. I said, what is this? Yeah, Miss Judy, maybe she wanted you to donate your hair. That's what it was. They always want to cut your hair in layers or use short haircuts. Oh, yeah, she wanted to cut it. She wanted to do the full experience. Well, I want to thank you all for coming in on today, showing me some love. I'm about to get off of here. Gonna make me another plate of food. But if you've been in the game 10 years and you don't know something is wrong with that picture, hey, you would be amazed. You will be amazed. There are a lot of beauticians that are not caught up to the new hairstyles that are out, but can fix you up with them old hairstyles like it's nobody business. Like a lot of the old hairstyles are coming back out in style now. Thank you for stopping in, Joanne. I want to thank everybody for coming in on today, showing me some love, giving me your opinion and stuff. Um, yeah, Miss Andrea. Some of them did go to school and still can't do hair. Make you wonder, did they pass their board test? Thank you, Miss Judy. It's a pleasure to see you in the chat. Well, all right, fam. This was my little story time for today. If you enjoyed this and want more real life moments like this, make sure you hit the like button. subscribe, and turn your notifications on so you don't miss the next video or live. Until next time, take care of your time and your edges. Bye.